Oh, it is the world's strongest man, the #1 contender to John Cena's championship, making his way into the arena. That match still to come. But next up, it is going to be Chris Jericho versus Ryback. A lot of fans have been looking forward to this match tonight. Hopefully these two men are not going to disappoint. Definitely some varied styles here. Both men very different. You've got the powerhouse, the big, hungry Ryback. One of the best big men we have currently got in WWE. And Chris Jericho, the veteran. One of the best technical wrestlers we have ever seen in pro wrestling history. The first ever undisputed champion when he defeated Stone Cold and The Rock on the same night back at Vengeance 2001. But not only was he an undisputed champion, he has been a multiple time WWE and world champion as well. He has had success in ECW, WCW and of course the WWE. So Jericho looking to get another huge victory in his ongoing career here tonight against Ryback, but that is going to be easier said than done, because as we have seen in recent months, Ryback with this newfound attitude is going to be hard to beat. But here he comes, Ryback, making its way to the ring. One of the most dominant men in WWE today. The strange thing about Ryback, despite his dominance on the weekly shows, Ryback has not won on pay-per-view now for several months. Ryback actually has one of the worst pay-per-view records in recent years in WWE, which is a bit of a strange thing considering how dominant Ryback is on the weekly shows Raw and SmackDown. So Ryback going to be looking for his first big pay-per-view win for quite some time here tonight against Chris Jericho. But that is not going to be easy because, as I said previously, Jericho, with all those accolades, a legend in this business, is going to be difficult to beat. But still, if anyone can do it, it is going to be Ryback. Big hungry Chris Jericho, Money in the Bank 2013 one-on match. This one is going to be early on now. Chris Jericho going downstairs on Ryback. Probably a wise choice by Y2J, taking down the leg. And again, the second time early on, Jericho taking down the leg of Ryback. Ryback, the clear, much bigger man. So Jericho, that size difference, has got to find some way to get Ryback down to his level. But Jericho, surely not. Oh, Jericho with a snap powerbomb onto the big man. How the hell did Jericho lift him? Oh, but again, back down to the leg. Now onto the arm. This is what Chris Jericho is great at. Dissecting the body bit by bit. And it's clear Jericho going to be softening up that leg. Looking for that famous walls of Jericho. Oh, but Ryback, nice reversal. Now sending Jericho, big Irish whip into the corner. Oh, and now a variation of a spine buster. Taking Y2J down. Ryback picking Jericho back to his feet. Again, back into that corner. Jericho now being set on the top rope. This is not going to be good for Jericho. What is Ryback going to be looking for? Looks like we could be seeing a superplex. Oh, and he connects. Superplex onto Jericho into the middle of the ring, but Jericho by instinct possibly straight back to his feet. Only momentarily though, because Ryback again in control, but spoke too soon. Jericho, nice reversal, and again Jericho now locking up Ryback from behind. But Ryback, the much bigger man, the much stronger man. Look at that power, taking Jericho down again, but the veteran will never give in. Oh, but the big boot by Ryback, taking Y2J down. Oh, momentary fight back until Jericho walks in to that huge belly-to-belly suplex. Oh, but again, Jericho straight back to that leg. Great strategy by Y2J, but misses that drop kick. And that is going to be a mistake Chris Jericho is going to pay for, because Ryback straight on it, dropping that big elbow onto the back of the head of Jericho. And now Y2J being sent to the outside, and I would not like to be Y2J now. Like I said, Ryback in recent months with this newfound attitude, coming very close to being the brand new WWE Champion, both at Payback and at Extreme Rules. Ryback has never been a world champion so far in his early WWE career, but there is no doubt about that. At some point in time, Ryback is going to be a future world or WWE champion. And before, we just saw Jericho suplexed by Ryback, while we just saw the opposite, Jericho superplexing Ryback. Now this match has been very back and forth. Jericho now abdominal stretch onto Ryback. I'm not quite sure this is a wise move by Y2J, because again, Ryback far too strong for Y2J to handle, hip tossing him over. And now Jericho walking into a big power slam. Irish whip. Oh, and another one. Ryback larger than in charge, and Y2J could be in trouble. Jericho on the shoulders of Ryback. Oh, Ryback dropping down into that gutbuster. This match could be over realistically as far as Y2J's chances go, because after a couple of big power slams, we have got a trademark move by Ryback. Jericho not in a good situation. Ryback calling for it. Can he connect with it? Oh yes he can. The shell shocked onto Y2J. And despite a brave effort by Y2J for most of that match, in the end the power and strength of Ryback too much for Jericho to handle, and we have just seen a dominant performance by Ryback. This man is no doubt about it a future world champion, and Ryback getting his first huge pay-per-view victory for a long time. So I'm sure tonight is just the start, a huge run of success by Ryback. Backstage, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan with Curtis Axel looking on.